Welcome to Fit Talk with Coach Luis. If you're serious about getting fit, then this is your show. This is a podcast where fitness enthusiasts share all the ups and downs, the challenges, and the victories on their fitness journey. Now, here's your host, Coach Luis.
Hello. Welcome back to another episode. I am so excited to be finally doing more of these. This is good. We kicked off with Yuri. Actually, the episode launched yesterday. So you'll hear this tomorrow on Monday. So welcome from the past over to the future. So this is the Monday Morning Brew that we're going to be doing today. And I just wanted to do some short little wellness topics. I have Ashlee with me today, which is awesome. Hi. And it'll be awesome because we'll just be doing small little snippets of information, little things that we do in our own personal lives that I want to just share, and also having other guests sharing what they do on their own personal lives and how it helps them. So being November, it is the month for mental health awareness. So I want to really kind of kick off this one talking about healthy mindset. And then from there, talking about daily rituals, maybe even drop in a few more things about hydration, movement breaks, since we always want to make sure that we're focusing on our fitness. As we know, there's just new research just came out that fitness actually, which I think we all knew that already, but there's solid evidence, I guess, that it helps with mental health and depression. So yeah, let's stay moving. Okay, so this is going to be pretty cool. We're going to try this out, just some little wellness topics and just fun, easy ways. So, all right, let's start with the first one, and healthy mindset. All right, so healthy mindset, how to maintain a positive and resilient outlook. Personally, for me, I'll start off saying that I really like volunteering. It is one of the most important things for me. I grew up doing a lot of volunteering. We would do that a lot. Growing up, going to help people, even when they would be doing after disaster issues. That was a huge thing my dad was really big on, was, all right, let's go help those, whether it was through the church or through anything else like that. It was just constantly doing those little things. So I always grew up with that mindset to just help whenever you can and be helpful. So I think that's one of the good things that can help us a lot is charity. Being part of one, going to help people at food banks, just local areas that have all the needs that are having, no, how am I supposed to say that? See, this is where we edit. Having all the spots that are in need of help, and there's so many things we can do. So just showing up and just like that thing we saw yesterday on the TV where the guy said, like my granddaddy always said, if you didn't know what to do, grab a shovel. Yeah. So there's always something we can do.
Oh yeah. I love charities.
Yeah. They're a lot of help. You
feel so empowered and just happy after, helping out. So
it's true. It's so true. And that's one thing I like. And so there's like the obvious one that everyone has heard about, Movember, right? And that's where the classic approach to that is to start a clean shaven in November 1st and then grow a mustache from there. And the point of that is that it acts like a conversation starter and encourages donations for the specific mental health charity. I lowered my beard. I didn't shave it off completely. So, but there's a lot of different things that you can do. There's even doing a walk or a run, a cycle or a swim, things like that. Like just doing a certain amount of kilometers over the month to symbolize the 60 men lost to suicide every hour globally. So that's another way also to help. And I'll put all the links in the description. That way you can figure out, which one resonates with you. And you can also do one that's called Mow Your Own Way. Set a personal challenge, like learning a new skill or quitting a habit or doing a push-up challenge. Some people do the 22 push-up challenge. So there's a lot of different ways that we can just help. And I actually am very proud to say that I just became an ambassador for Deemed Fit. So shout out to Deem Fit. It is a mental health awareness clothing line where every single purchase supports a nonprofit that offers free counseling and mental health services to active and retired military members and first responders. So, as you know, that is super close to my heart. I will also put the link to their website as well in the description. And you can also use my code LTP15 for 15% off to anything. And no, they did not ask me to do this. They have no idea I even did this. So once they hear it, that'll be the first for them too. But always willing to help. Okay, so what is your healthy mindset that you do, Ashlee?
Oh, man. Well, I mean, it gets hard sometimes. I get, pretty in my head.
I hear
I
that.
think winter months are the worst. But I notice, when I try to be a lot more consistent with my daily routines of working out, eating right, um, just kind of with my eating habits and my workout routines, it definitely helps. And yeah,
Yeah, it does.
just to kind of stay more consistent, I think, because on those days where I, eat something really bad, it kind of sets up my whole day for, I'm going to do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
It's so true. And I appreciate you sharing that because it's so true. Our eating habits have such a big impact on how we feel too
mhm.
after the fact. So
Oh, yeah.
I like that one. And then how about daily rituals? This is a good one. I like this one a lot. It's basically thinking about in our own way, like how we can apply it to us. So to who's listening, think of like a personal review of your daily habits to keep you happier and healthier. So kind of like that. Just what are your daily habits? So mine, as much as possible, is doing a morning walk, and that's like I try to have that be the first thing I do, whether it's taking the dog with me or not, just to kind of like get the day going. Um, actually, before that, as soon as I wake up, I drink water. That's the first thing I do is 2 cups of water at least, and then a little bit of the what Ashley calls marinated bean water. Is it?
Yes.
Then that comes afterwards. But the most important thing for me to kick it off is the water. Then after the water, I have to make my bed. It has to be done for me to get that mindset of tasks completed being set, and then I go from there. Then I'll do the walks, everything else. Then I'll do greens. I'll do a greens powder. Um, Whichever one works for you. There's so many out there. Just make sure you do your homework on them. And that's like the beginning of my day. Then I'll go throughout the whole thing with work and all that. And we'll talk about movement breaks here in a little bit, but that's kind of like the overview of my daily rituals as soon as I wake up. That is like my go-to. Usually the evenings is the gym, and that obviously helps a lot because with the whole day, when it's just crazy with everything,
Yeah.
the mental drain on it, and overall, when you're talking to people all day, that takes a mental and emotional toll. So
Yeah.
you're burnt out. Like sometimes you don't even want to talk when you're done. You're just like, let me just go work out
Yeah.
and just lift some weights, and that's our therapy. So we can
Oh
just
my
be ready to
gosh,
do it
yeah.
again.
There's days after work where like I have to go work out because that's going to be the only reason that I get to release stress from the day.
Yeah, I bet. I know. And the crazy thing is like it's not just it's not over when work's over. There's still so much more to do from the whole entire day, like it's work is just work, but that takes, I don't know, it feels like now it takes like 90% of our day. And
Yeah.
then it's like, all right, get back to like obviously everyone getting back to your respective homes, then cooking, then the adulting chores.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have kids, there's 10 other things you got to do on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you still got to try to find time for your own self-care, and then you got to try to find time to relax, and
Ugh.
then you got to try to find time to you know do the things you actually want to do versus the things that you have to get done. And then you're like, wow, okay, where's me time?
Yep.
Where's my time?
Where's
So
that enough time in the day.
There really isn't. And it's just crazy. So I think having those daily rituals is really important to set those as much as possible as a non-negotiable, because we have to do those. If obviously if we don't do those, we're just going to end up burning out, and then what,
Mm-hmm.
All right, what are your daily rituals?
Well, definitely trying to work out as well. And then trying to allow myself to have some me time
Yeah.
that doesn't include the phone. So, but yeah, no, I hear you, because as soon as I wake up, then it's getting, the kid ready for school and making sure she has everything. I'm like literally a walking calendar and event planner and taxi and
Uber driver,
Uber driver.
chef, whatever we can do to help.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's crazy. It's, getting up, and then you have your morning routines of trying to get everybody out the door and on time and not forget anything, and then go to work all day and then come home. And then, yeah, you've got all your after work responsibilities. And so I think, as far as my daily routines, I find working out helps so much. And then, just even if it's right before bed, that 30 minutes before bed where we're just kind of chilling or, watching our favorite show, then that just kind of helps, just the whole like de-stress. So,
Key and Peele is my favorite show.
oh my
So
gosh,
whoever's listening.
I love Key and Peele. And Amazing Race, of course.
It's a great, oh my goodness. I know. And right now it's Sunday, so gotta wait 5 more days
I
for it to
know.
air. But yeah. But it's like it is finding those things that actually give you that disconnect.
Hmm.
But like you said, it's not staring at a screen, because I think 90% of us are on screens pretty much almost 24/7.
Oh my gosh, yeah, for work. And I mean, having the side job
Yeah.
is all on screens. So when I have extra work to do for my side job, that I'm literally going to work and I'm staring at 3 screens, doing all of that, coming home, getting on 3 more screens
Yeah, it's true.
to do my bookkeeping. So
Yeah. And whoever needs bookkeeping, we'll put the description in the episode too. Help support local.
Yeah, full service bookkeeper.
Shameless plug. But I totally agree with you. And so, all right, so we got I think these are good pointers, because I want to have these little nuggets of information while people are just driving to work.
Mhm.
This is right now we're at 13 minutes, and usually everyone's got at least like a 20-minute drive or so.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get these episodes to be just quick, good snippets of information first thing in the morning, and then just putting them to work and seeing what works best for us. We're all individuals, so
Mhm.
everything works different for every single one of us. So if you guys like this, please let me know. I would love to hear how any of these things helped, any of the things that I'm doing or Ashley's doing on her own that help you, or what are you doing for your daily habits? What are you doing to help you with your healthy mindset, your daily rituals, or the movement breaks? So remember, it doesn't matter if you're doing your workout in the morning or in the evening. The point is getting it done and moving. So if you have to split it up into 10-minute pockets of the day, do that. The only bad workout is the one you didn't do. That's the one I always like
Oh,
saying.
that's amazing. Yeah.
So just do something. It could be even 5 minutes. And if you're like, oh, I can't get a good workout in 5 minutes, I challenge you. Here's my challenge to you. Do 1 minute of push-ups, 1 minute of jumping jacks, 1 minute of squats, 1 minute of lunges, and 1 minute of burpees. If in that 5-minute time you're not gasping for air, you tell me. I need proof first, obviously. And if you're not gasping for air, I will buy you a coffee. But definitely give it a try, guys. I think it'd be really cool. But yeah, I think these are perfect little tips. So remember,
Mhm.
setting up a journal, having a journal, that's helped so much for our mental health. Uh, Doing something that brings you joy. Again, there's those charities we mentioned, or or volunteering at your local church, your local food banks. So many different ways that we can do that. And then the movement breaks, and have a routine. Try to set down a routine for yourself to where you give yourself those pockets of time to just be present and just breathe. There's so much going on in the world in every single sense of the matter, but just take some time, and just be a good human. Let's take care of each other. We only have one planet, so let's take care of it. Let's take care of each other. And
Mm-hmm.
this was great. All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening. And hopefully we can have you listen to our next episodes.
That'd be great.
Hit the wrong one again. Oh, that was horrible. Well, hopefully you guys enjoy the nonsense that happens here at LTP Podcast.
Thanks for checking out Fit Talk with Coach Luis. Remember to follow us on social media, on Instagram at Live2Progress and on Twitter at Live2Progress. Stay tuned for more episodes of Fit Talk with Coach Luis coming soon. And remember, always live to progress.